Bianche 2018 women's race. Here we go. We got a bit of a break going. Cassia Niewiadoma on the front. We got a couple some web teams. We've got some other people. Savella Biglio, I think that might be, or maybe Wheel High Five. Sorry, it's really hard to see. The coverage is a bit rubbish, and we start from about 23k out. And we've got Anna van der Breggen and Elisa Longo Borghini up the road. So you can see we've got a couple Canyon SRAM people trying to bridge across. Absolute chaos all around. You can see it's so windy, so wet. And it just looks like an absolutely horrible race. There's the world champion Chantal Black, I believe, riding for Bowles Dolmans. We've got Orica Mishton Scott trying to sort it out for the peloton and try and get everything back together. But Elisa Longo Borghini and Anna van der Breggen are up the road, and they are in a pretty solid position. You can see everyone sort of riding tempo, looking around, trying to figure out what the race situation is. There are about 24 riders, I believe, who are off the front, at the 24 riders who are sort of remaining. I think everyone else is off the back, not really going to feature in the race anytime soon. So you can see it's incredible rolling countryside. It sort of suits more of a classics rider, like the Ardennes type of rider. So you can see we've still got the peloton just rolling around. Not much is happening at the beginning. We only got TV coverage, pretty much 22k to go, which is a bit of a shame. And here you go, Elisa Longo Borghini was actually in the peloton. Sorry, they hadn't had the break. She's launching it, trying to follow Pauline Ferrand-Prévot, and you can see ahead we've finally got a bit of break action. We've got Van der Breggen and Elisa Longo Borghini who are on the Strade Bianche going up this incredibly steep segment. I think this is where Tish Benoot actually attacked in the men's race with a long way to go. It's a pretty incredible segment and very steep at the end. You can see we've now got the main peloton behind, still chasing. Michelin Scott got two riders in there. Alla Cipollini have one, Savella Biglio have one, but generally there's a lot of chaos. Cassia Niewiadoma is there. I think she tries to then launch an attack later to try and bridge. And basically Anna van der Breggen at the moment, they have a good probably 10-second gap or so, and Elisa Longo Borghini here, I believe, has a mechanical. She suddenly slows down and is like looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. Van der Breggen's like not waiting for her. Is like, I'm going, and look, she starts looking down now. Is like, oh no, what's happened? I think she had a puncture or something, or it was definitely some sort of mechanical. Maybe it was to do with the gravel or the wet. But Van der Breggen's like 17.7k to go. I've got a bit of a gap. Let's just absolutely launch it. So she goes for the solo win. Just tries to just hold the peloton off. Which, to be honest, she had a decent gap, and there weren't really many teams. There was only Michelin Scott had two riders, and that often is quite bad because if one team has two riders, then no one else will really work. Some dodgy TV motoring here. You can see Michelin Scott put their riders straight to work to try and bring it back, but in reality, this race is a battle of the strong riders, and if the strong riders are already up the road, there's no way you're ever going to bring it back, even if you have numerical advantage, just because they're so strong. Cassia Niewiadoma, you can see here, is trying to get across at this moment in time, trying to hop across. There's 12 seconds, and she's right. Oh, that's Elisa Longo Borghini, sorry, and there's 12 seconds in between them. Cassia Niewiadoma then tries to bridge across, and you can see Elisa Longo Borghini has not had much time. Her wheel change must have taken a long time, whatever problems she had. I believe she won this race last year, so she's definitely annoyed that she's let it slip due to a stupid mechanical. But 16 seconds with 16.5k to go, it really does seem like Van der Breggen will have the chance. But here goes Cassia Niewiadoma, who bridges across on this section of Strade Bianche and then manages to bridge the gap. But you can see Elisa Longo Borghini is absolutely cooked. With now 11k to go with 55 seconds, and that's pretty much game over. Van der Breggen's got it in the bag. In 6k, she put out a 30-second lead, because you could see Elisa Longo Borghini was obviously pretty tired. Cassia Niewiadoma seemed to bridge not too hard. It wasn't too hard for her to bridge across, and then she went on to come second in this race. The TV coverage then decided that they were going to cut out. We got 8k to go. We got some nice footage here. Glasses off. Looks absolutely horrible. Black rain jacket. Can't really tell that she's actually I think she's European champion, I believe. So yeah, it was a pretty beautiful race. Quite enjoyed it. It's good that they do have the women's race footage, so I can actually do these highlights. So you can see she's coming now into Piazza del Campo, and she's going to win it. She got the solo just like Tish Benoot, just a long way out, just went for it, and everyone else behind was sort of not really chasing, not really doing anything. I'm just too tired, and she was the strongest rider a long way. Riding a bit of disc, bit of wider tyres probably did help on this wet day in the Strade Bianche. I can't remember. Hasn't really been wet for a couple of years now, probably about 3 or 4 years. But 4 hours, 10 minutes, and 47 seconds. She takes the win. Doesn't even have both hands off the bars because it was that slippery. And Cassia Niewiadoma comes second, and Elisa Longo Borghini, the last year's winner, comes in third. There you go. Absolutely horrible race. She looks like she's completely cooked, like they all do, to be honest, because it's just so hard, so steep, and just you have to give it all to win. There's Cassia Niewiadoma, couple seconds back. 30, 40 seconds. She did a good chase, but in reality, Van der Breggen managed to hold off pretty much the whole peloton, which is like 15 riders in the end. So yeah, impressive ride by her. And yeah, cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.
Since birth it was prophecy, cosmic warrior, surrounded by infinite light, surrounded by infinite